She has been searching for her father since she was 10 years old. Judy Kinnin's 79 now, a little frail but energised, because Judy is convinced that he was amongst those men brought to this very dock in the spring of 1945 and secretly deported.
They reckon they brought them down here, right, picked them up in vans, brought them down here. There were ships in the docks. They loaded them into the basement and took them out into the Atlantic.
She shows us a plaque of remembrance erected by the families they left behind.
For those who gave their lives to this country, thank you. To the many Chinese merchant seamen who, after both world wars, were required to leave. For those wives and partners who were left in ignorance of what happened to their men. For the children who never knew their fathers.
This month, the British government for the first time admitted a policy of forced repatriation back then, after decades of denial. But no record has emerged of Judy's father in declassified National Archives officials say are incomplete. So at home, she clings to this solitary photo of him, and now hopes that as the truth begins to emerge, something might show up.
Because I've always wanted to know who my daddy was.
Since you were 10 years old, that question,
Yeah.
and you're still searching.
Just for them to tell me, if they did take them and send them away, where he ended up. And did he still live? Or did he die? Just apologise and tell me what they did with my father, and have I got family in China? That's all I want to know.
The fate of Peter Fu's father, by contrast, has been apparent for years now.
And he was subject to a forced deportation order.
Yeah.
That's in the records and is now confirmed.
Yeah.
He was sent to Singapore. Peter didn't want to see him.
I said, no, I'm not going. I'm not going to Singapore. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's done a runner on us. So what do I want to go and see him for?
So even back then you knew he was there?
Yes.
But then you thought he'd abandoned you, so you didn't want to go and see him?
That's correct.
And when you found out that he had in fact not, was there some regret?
Oh yeah, of course. It makes me more angry about it all.
Because
it's all coming out, the truth.
And if you'd known at the time,
it'd be different.
The truth's come too late for him. His father's since passed away. Local MP Kim Johnson, whose Labour Party was in power when the deportations took place, has all the same been pushing for an official apology, which is yet to come.
Some of the actions that were undertaken by public sector bodies, they want to hide away. They separated fathers, husbands from families. The report identifies how racially challenged it was, because US servicemen and Polish servicemen weren't treated in the same way as Chinese seamen.
Sorry may provide closure for some family members, but people like Judy Kinnin say they need more than that. After a void that's lasted a lifetime, they want answers before it's too late.